What is up, everyone? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're doing well. And in this video, we have some breaking news about Rangers of the New Republic, the show that we were supposed to get. It was later announced at D23, and we were supposed to actually get this show in the coming years, but we have some different news here about the show and regarding the show. It is actually canceled, or it seems more to be put on hold as of right now, I guess. It's being said that it's no longer in development at Lucasfilm from multiple sources, including Screen Rant and Comic Book have said. Now, we didn't know too much about the show, Rangers of the New Republic, but it was actually supposed to take place as parallel lines or parallel timing, I guess, with Book of Boba Fett, The Mandalorian Season 3, The Ahsoka Show, and it would all be kind of going at the same time. And of course, you'd have different, features of different characters kind of crossing the line into these different shows and being featured into these different shows, kind of like a lot like a crossover. It was also kind of rumored or said that the main character of the show was actually supposed to be Gina Carano's character, Cara Dune, and we already all know what happened with Gina Carano and her being fired from Disney and Lucasfilm. So some people are pointing fingers over at Gina Carano and it being her fault that this show is being put on the shelf as of right now. The term being canceled isn't actually being used for this show. It's just being said that it's being put on hold for right now and being put on the shelf, I guess, for right now. But it was also mentioned that there's other characters that are going to show up in this show, like the two pilots that we see in The Mandalorian, kind of chasing him around and helping him. One of those pilots actually being Dave Filoni himself, who is a director of many episodes of The Mandalorian, The Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, and many, many more Star Wars content and media. So as a replacement for Cara Dune's character, it was said that Hera from Star Wars Rebels would actually take over that role for her, as we do see her in that new game Star Wars Squadrons in the campaign. She does make a few appearances in there. A lot of people thought she would be the perfect fit to kind of quote-unquote replace Cara Dune's character. So between all those other characters and, different crossovers from the different shows that are taking place at the same time with this show, there's just too many characters to actually have in the show for it just to be Gina Carano's fault, I guess, for this show to be canceled. But considering that the original plan was for her to actually be the main character of the show, it does make quite a bit of sense. It's like making the prequels and then all of a sudden not having Anakin in there. You're gonna have to rethink a lot of things in there. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, not much is actually known about the show, like the plot or anything like that. It's just said that it was supposed to be about, I guess, pilots of the New Republic, really is all we can gather from it. And it was, I'm gonna guess it was supposed to release sometime before 2023 or maybe during 2023, whenever around that time frame, or maybe even as early as 2022. And of course, I do have to give some credit to Lucasfilm and Disney, because I'm honestly kind of glad that they're putting the show on hold for right now and kind of rethinking it and actually putting some thought into it, rather than just kind of rushing through it and then just making it just to have it out there and not actually have like any plan for it, I guess, because they just lost a really big character that was actually supposed to be in the show only a couple of months ago, so of course they're gonna have to put this on hold. Then of course I'm really glad that we're finally getting some word on this and some news about it, because Gina Carano was fired a couple months ago, like I had mentioned, and it doesn't seem like she'll be coming back anytime soon, really. Although it was only about 2 weeks ago now that Gina Carano actually did get a nod from Disney and Lucasfilm to go ahead and get nominated for some sort of award. I do have a video on that here on the channel, you guys can also check that out. I quite honestly am pretty shocked about this whole news and still am taking it in, as I really just discovered these news like literally like 10 minutes ago. So let us know what you think about this all down in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Subscribe to stick around for future videos and other Star Wars content, and leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help with the channel. Check out our Instagram, Unofficial Star Wars, for more news, memes, facts, and all types of other Star Wars content. And until next time, the Force will be with you always. Peace out.